All right, hello everyone. I'm going to be starting my very first declutter of 2018, and we're actually going to start with my very top drawer here. And before we get started though, I just do want to point out, if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that a lot of my stuff I donate to my nieces. There's a couple reasons for that. Number one, anything I've used, I would not want to like donate. I mean, I know there's like eyeshadows and like things that are like an actual like powder products. They can kind of like sanitize for some of the different donation centers. Some places though just strictly ask for unopened makeup. I've heard of Project Beauty Share, so if you know anything about that, I've been told that they do take some used products, but I think it's just powder products. I'll try to link them below. If you have information about that as to who they actually give those products to, please let me know. I really do want to donate to them, but I am extremely interested in giving my makeup to women that are starting over. Maybe they are escaping an abuse situation, homeless, just trying to get their lives together. I have some people that I know personally who've gone through things like that, and so that is something I want to give to. So anyway, so that's one reason why, is just anything unopened I give to my nieces. Anything that's not open I plan on donating. I'm not going to sell anything, not because I'm against that. I just don't really have anything I feel like I want to sell. I would rather just donate it. Just for me at this time, that's just kind of how I feel right now. And also with a lot of my declutters, my purpose of this is these drawers that I have here, and I'm going to shove this right here. These drawers are basically what I have. I also have a drawer right here, which I think in another video I mentioned I'm spray painting the handle, so that's why there's just like little holes there. Anyway, so my goal is just to fit all of my makeup in these drawers. I don't want to have any more than that. And if possible, maybe even get some of my skincare in here. My bottom drawer has like nail polishes and such, and brush care, and also a couple gifts I'm giving away. So for now, that's just kind of my goal. I just want to get everything to fit into these drawers, you know, no more than what's in here. If I ever become a person that gets PR, which I don't think that'll ever happen, this is just more like a hobby for me right now. And I'm in a different situation, I have more storage, and I want to use stuff for videos. That's a whole nother story, but this year's theme is decluttering and learning to love what I have. So anyway, I'm going to open this drawer, just to show you what's in here. I'm setting up my drawers according to what I put on first, and I also want it to be where I can just pick out things from each section. Some of my palettes eventually will get displayed, but for the most part, I just want to fit everything in there. So I won't declutter every area. In this video, I'm going to split it up. And also there are a couple videos where I probably am not going to declutter anything from, that category. So I might just make a video of the collection. So before we get started, like I said about how I'm donating, what I'm doing and everything, we're going to start in order. And I do want to point something out. That's what I was thinking of. Sorry, lost my train of thought. I do want to point out, if later on when I eventually, maybe if I show my makeup collection, if there are anything in here that you're like, hey, where'd that come from? I didn't see that before. It is possible that there is some makeup floating around. I have been unpacking everything, and I think I found everything, but it is possible if later on you see something in here and you're like, in my drawers, you're like, where'd that come from? Did you buy that? Where'd it come from? You know, first off, it might be from an Ipsy bag, because that's a part of my no-buy rules. And then also, it just might be something I found in a box. So, like today, I found a couple things, and I was like, oh, where'd that go? So, I'll try to mention it if I know for sure I'm missing something from here. If not, then, you know, I'll point it out later on, I guess. So, we're going to start with the order I put my makeup on, which is, of course, primers. So I'm going to set these aside, and then we're going to move over to, I guess, over to my desk if I feel like I can't point things out. I feel like I'm kind of like standing in the sunlight. So, and then we're also going to go with face primers. So bring that out there. Anybody else have like long hair and you just like shed and pray that you just don't go bald? Is that just me? I feel like you probably understand. All right, so I'm going to pause this, move over to the desk, and we'll get started. All right, so for starters, I like to start out with a priming spray. You know, like moisturizers. If you want to know my skincare routine or something, I'll do that as a separate video, but I'm not counting that. One of the first things I like to spray my face with is the Smashbox Primer Water. I absolutely love this stuff. I bought this with a gift card during the 21 Days of Beauty. This is definitely something I'm going to keep. So that usually actually stays on my little beauty area. So that is what I'm keeping. Couple other sprays I start with. Let's go to this right here. A couple sprays I start with is a Skindinavia makeup primer spray. This is just like the regular. This isn't the oil. Actually, it's oil free, but this isn't the one for oily skin. This is almost out, so I am going to actually keep this and just use it up. So that's one thing. And then also I have the finishing spray that goes with it. This is once again just the setting spray. Barely anything in here. I'll probably try to use that up in the next couple of days. And then I also have the big bottles that I ordered, I want to say last year, about the big ones. This is the makeup primer spray for oil control. And then this is the one for the finishing spray for oil control. These two are pretty full, or at least halfway full. Let me see if I can open one of them up. These I do plan on keeping. Yeah, they're probably about halfway full. I do plan on keeping. It was a better deal for me just to buy these two, the larger sizes. And I have oily skin. But anyway, so what I like to do is I spray myself first with this, and then I will spray with this. And then, of course, after all my makeup's done, before mascara, I will spray the finishing. So I'm just going to kind of group those together. But these I am actually keeping. I didn't really think I would get rid of any of my sprays. I also do have, I don't really know where it's at right now. I do have a MAC Fix Plus. And the reason why it's not in here in my drawers is because I was going to take it back. The sprayer wouldn't work. And to be perfectly honest, I don't know where it's at. I'll try to pause and see if I can find it. Aha, I found it. This is something else I bought during the 21 Days of Beauty using a gift card. And I don't know if I can get it in here, but I don't know if you can see that. It just sprays in like a stream. And I went to the Ulta and tried to take it back, and I told them that I kind of felt like the very top of this, it just looks kind of bent almost. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but when I stare on it, the top just doesn't look right. And the girl told me that any, Ulta can help you with that and reordering it and such. And then when I went, the other girl told me no. She's like, I can't do that. She's like, I would be willing to give you, I think she said 2 travel sizes or something. And I was like, well, kind of, doesn't really work out, because the travel sizes are, I think, 1 ounce. And this big size is, let's see here, is 3.4 ounces. So it's kind of like, yeah, there you go, 3.4 fluid ounces. So it doesn't equal that. And I don't know. It's just, I just figured I'll try to either get a different bottle, like an actual just like clear bottle, or maybe the next time I cash in some points, maybe I'll just buy another bottle of the MAC Fix Plus, or like a mini size, and then I'll just pour it in there. It just wasn't worth it to me to get 2 when I paid for, a whole 3.4 ounces. So it just kind of didn't work out. And even if she gave me 3, it still doesn't work out. So that's just what I decided to do. So anyway, all right, let's get into the rest of these primers. So those are all my sprays and finishing sprays. And I just kind of grouped them together. All right, let's get into some face stuff. So first off, we have this one. I have oily skin, like I said. So I have the, let's see here, the NARS Pore and Shine Control primer. And I don't even know if I can get anything out of this. Let me see if I can. Ooh. And yes, I do have like a burn boil thing on my finger, in case you're wondering. Nope, nothing else. So this is one I am going to declutter. So this is going bye-bye. Let's see here. For oil skin. Okay, I have this right here, which is the Urban Decay De-Slick Complexion Primer. I'm going to kind of show you, I guess, what this looks like. First off, let's see here. Anytime that I feel like I pour this onto, okay, see this? Like if I haven't used it for a while, it kind of does that. Like, My goodness, I'm gonna have to like, okay, I had to do it off camera because I was gonna like, okay, there it goes right there. And let's see here, I'm gonna try to, it feels all right, but I don't know if anyone's ever used this. Sometimes I feel like it kind of balls up on you when you are like wearing it. Like if you don't, like if you put this on here and you don't do your foundation like right away, I feel like it kind of balls up on you. So, however, I'm about halfway through this, so I'm going to try to just use this up and be done with it. It really is for a day that you're going to be really oily, so I'm going to keep that. And this is going to go over here. Any other de-slicking primers, I guess, because that's usually my first thing I put on. Okay, I have this here. This is the Stay Matte Mattifying Primer. I am going to keep this. It's pretty new. Let me see. It's pretty new, and it kind of looks like this right here. Okay, it's like a, as you can see, it's kind of like a white kind of primer, but it does like blend in. Ooh, see that right there? This is where I put the Urban Decay, and see how it's like balling up. It's just kind of a, I don't know. The Urban Decay one is like, I have a love and hate relationship with it. But anyway, I am going to keep this. So this is going to go over here. Let me get a makeup wipe over here in my little section. I just know. There we go. Nice and clean. Okay, so those are ones I'm going to keep as far as oil control. Let's get into some, I guess you would say like primer, like filler, pore filling ones. I have this one. This is the best priming, you know, kind of, it's like a lotion balm or something that really helps with pores. It's supposed to help with wrinkles. I don't really have any wrinkles, but it's called No Problem. No Problem Primer. I can't talk. Last couple videos I just can't talk. I'm gonna try to see if I can get anything out of here. Ugh, no, this one is dead. I love this one, but I'm gonna have to toss that one. Let's see here. I also have a sample. This is a serum hydrating. It's an anti-aging primer. I guess it's like, I will try this, you know, you never know. Most of my samples I just kind of just give away. I also have the Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. I don't even think there's anything in here either. Okay, same thing. I can't get anything out of this, so that's gonna go. Let's see here. I also have, ooh, actually, you know what, before I look at that, I actually have the Hangover 3-in-1 replenishing spray. There's nothing in here. I can't even get it to spray. Yeah, it's like nothing's coming out. So that is going to get tossed. All right, another one I have is the Makeup Forever primer. And this one kind of looks like this. And it does feel really silky smooth. I probably have, like you can see, I got probably some at the bottom there. I'll use that up. My goal is just kind of to use this stuff up, figure out what I actually really love, and then just purchase that. Before I get into the stick, we'll just do all liquids, I guess. I do have this right here, a Professional from Benefit. I don't know if I've ever actually tried this before, except maybe in a sample. So I would keep that. It's like a deluxe sample. I do have like a regular sample that I'm going to give to my nieces. And actually I'm going to pull this out. So another thing is to take things out of their boxes. Yes, I need to do that. Toss it over there. And then this is one that I think I mentioned in another video for my Ipsy, because I am keeping my Ipsy. Here is this one. I have tried this one. I do really love it. It's kind of like the others. There you go. Let's see here. Probably hear my dog. Anyway, it's just really silky. I really love this one. So much fun. I'm going to keep this one. Just once again, use it up and be done with it. And I am throwing away the box that goes with that. I have it sitting on my desk in another spot. I don't know why. Okay, so those are getting rid of. And then also I have some, or one stick of the Trestique. I never know how to say that. And it is a, here we go, matte or mini matte blur stick. And I don't know if this is like the makeup makeup blur stick that's from, what is it, Milk? I really like this though. I've tried this. It just feels so silky smooth on your skin. Anyway, I'm going to keep that. This right here, I have an Almay Smart Shade Perfect and Correct Primer. This is just kind of, let me see. I'm going to try to show you. It like comes, I don't know. First off, textures and weird colors kind of gross me out, not gonna lie. And this is like a, it's supposed to like, ugh, I can't do it. It does like blend in, but I just don't like it. I didn't feel like it did anything for my skin. I don't really need color correcting anyways, but I didn't like it. So that is gonna get donated. And then in here, the last of my like primers and stuff that I have a makeup finishing spray, post recovery spray, and then another one. But actually these two have, this is a setting spray of course, but this one is actually the priming spray. And then this one's the actual post recovery spray. It was just a sample. The reason why I'm going to keep these is because I'm going to use these for whenever I travel. And last year when I went to Texas, to see my brother graduate in the Air Force, I took these with me on the plane since they're like super tiny. Let's see here. I think they're 0.66 fluid ounces. So 66 hundredths for you teachers out there. Anyway, so I am going to keep these. One of them, like I said, is the recovery spray. Anyway, so things I guess I'm really getting rid of. I guess out of all of this, oh boy, I guess I'm only really getting rid of this and these ones right here. I could cut them open and get more out of them, but I just don't want to. And then of course, like some of these are just pretty much almost empty. So, all right, so this is my first little bit of declutter what I'm keeping. I know I didn't really do a lot of actually getting rid of stuff, but I feel like I can probably fit these now into one little container instead of the two. Some of those were like overflowing into the others. All right, let's get into some other things, other primers. So I'm gonna pause this, move this out of the way, and we'll get to the next primer. Okay, the next section, of course, after I do like my face and prep it up and let it sit, I do my eyes. So let's just get into these here. First off, these are eye shields. I've only used them a couple of times, but actually this was the only way I could do a cat eye, you know, wing liner type of thing. I really like these. I'm going to keep these up. Let's see here. I have a Kat Von D, what is this? There's the exact name from it. I know it's one that's discontinued now. The high voltage eye primer. I probably have about this much in here and I'm just going to use it up. I probably won't repurchase. I wasn't super impressed with this. So I'm going to keep that one. I also have a brand new one. I bought two of these because people were like, these are the best ever if you have oily eyelids. Honestly, didn't really work for me. The only thing that really ever did work for me was the primer potion. This one is super old. I opened it the other day and it's just like kind of separating oil wise. So I'm going to get rid of this. I'm just going to toss it away. I'm not even going to give it to somebody. This one though, I'm going to donate. It's brand new, so we'll donate that one. The next one here I have, let me get it open, is my primer paint pot, the MAC paint pot in soft ochre. I do want to use this up. I did like this, but once again, I think if I were to go back and repurchase, I would just buy the Urban Decay priming potion. I bought this while I still had this one, and I was like, oh, I want to try it because everyone was talking about it on YouTube. It was like, you know, a cult classic, and it works. I do like it, but I just think this works better for my oily eyelids. If it's like wintertime and I'm not going to crease, then this one is good for me, and I do, you know, or if I'm not going to be gone too long. But heavy duty, I'm going to be gone long. This is the one for me. So I'm going to keep this one, use it up. Let's see here. I also have this. It is a color 24 hour color tattoo from Maybelline. And this one's called Leather. No, this one is called 95. Here we go. 95 Chocolate Suede. So let's see here. Oh, I can't get it open. I'm gonna toss this one, or if my niece thinks she can get it open, I'll let her do that, but I'm not gonna do that one. All right, and then the last one I have is the e.l.f. Glitter Primer. I'm gonna keep this for now. However, I'm gonna look at Ulta the next time I cash in some points or use a gift card. There is a kind of glitter glue that's like almost like something you dip your brush in. They say they sell it at Walmart, and I want to see if they sell it there. I just didn't really care for this. To me, it's just, I don't like the idea of this on here and then putting glitter on it. I really want to try the other thing. But I will keep this for now until I can actually replace it. So for eyeshadow things I'm getting rid of are the 3 over here. And then these are the things that I'm planning on keeping. All right, let's see here. I won't get into those today because it's a whole nother category. But anyway, these are all of my primers so far. So these are the things right here in the center that I'm getting rid of. If I happen to find any more makeup when I'm going through and cleaning and such, I'll bring it out and just do one big category, makeup I found in a box or something like that. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you come along for my next declutters. Bye, everyone.